All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Tone Vays. Coming to you live early afternoon New York time as the traditional markets are fully open and trading. Today is Wednesday, September 8th. Let's see what is going on. We're going to go straight to the charts. Still a bit of a crazy time in the crypto space or the Bitcoin world. All right, quick plug for Dubai, Understanding Bitcoin, coming October 14 and 15, along with the Financial Summit, coming November 6th to 12. As usual, we're going to start at the highest level being weekly charts. Here is the monthly chart. Nothing all that interesting on a monthly scale. We took a look at it when the month was rolling over. So the weekly scale is our normal highest level scale. This is not looking like a great week. The week is almost halfway over. We're going to wait and see. We're going to take the wait and see approach and to the weekly scale to see where we close. Excuse me. Thought I could mute in time, but I did not because too many monitors to see where the mute button is. So we're going to take a wait and see approach on the weekly chart to wait till the end of the week to make any real assessment. As of right now, the weekly chart is a pretty big mixed bag with us breaking the 7-period moving average. The Lucid SARs are still bullish. The MRI is resetting, but it is flirting with continuing the bullish MRI trend. It won't be that bullish, however, because remember, guys, this week started as an MRI warning, potentially identifying a 1 to 4 week correction. So it's possible this has begun way prematurely, but of course, anything is possible in Bitcoin. This is the 3-day Consensus chart. We're going to try to keep an eye on this. The Consensus chart is clearly showing signs of problems. Now, this candle still has 1 full day to go. So we're going to give it 1 more day and then reevaluate. If this candle closes as is, I believe this would now call for maybe a 50% bullish allocation because you would have had broken 2 moving averages, and these moving averages would now be declining. They would be trending down. So it would still be a somewhat bullish look on Bitcoin, but not as bullish as when they're all rising and moving forward. All right, daily chart. So let's talk about the positive. Starting with the funding rate. The funding rate has completely reset, and that is a positive sign, saying that people are now very scared to go long the market again, which is generally a pretty bullish sign when people are scared to go long in the market. You can see it right here with these spikes to the downside. The MACD is bearish, the RSI is bearish, and the CMF is on its way to being bearish. Now, right here is the price action, and the price action is flirting with the 200-day moving average. That is a little bit troublesome. I don't want to see the 200-day moving average lost. In order to lose the 200-day moving average, you need a full candle below that moving average. That, of course, will not happen on current candle, which started significantly higher than the moving average itself. I like the bounce of the 50-period moving average. We're also on path for the golden cross. The golden cross will, of course, happen probably in about 4 days, 4 or 5 days, but it really depends on how the price moves over the last few days. I remain bullishly optimistic in this market. I like these shadows on the bottom end of the candle. I don't like the short-term look, which we're going to look at in a minute, but let's see where today's candle closes. If today's candle closes back above the 200 period moving average and tomorrow's candle starts trading above current candle, I'm going to see that as a pretty bullish environment. Now, all we have to do is get back to 49 or 50,000 by end of week, and we can put this whole situation behind us. Otherwise, it's a little bit more troubling. All right, let's look at the short-term chart. This is the 1 hour chart. When I did a second video last night, I did not like this consolidation. We were dealing with something over here. It was around 9 p.m. Eastern time when I did that video. And I did not like this consolidation after the big drop and creating new lower hourly closes, like this one here at 1700. Rallied a tiny bit into early midnight in New York, and then took a big nosedive down. At 4 in the morning, we rallied nicely, but that rally only got us back to this line of support resistance that I was very concerned about. And therefore, this chart remains very, very troubling. Right now, we have been rejected by this line and we are going lower. So now we have another line in the sand. That line is right here. The line is sitting at 45,000 even. So if the price of Bitcoin makes it down to 45,000, I believe that the price will be in trouble and one more set of panicky sellers are gonna set in on the market. So this is what the price of Bitcoin needs to avoid at all costs, okay? Maybe not that low, maybe not 45 straight down to 40, but it is very concerning. Basically, once the price of Bitcoin gets below 45K, I believe that this low of 42.7 is in serious trouble of being broken to the downside. In order to avoid this, what we need is a sustained close above 47. And if we do close above 47, that would be a very bullish sign. Something like that, okay? So right now, I am in a complete no trade zone. As I wait and see how this resolves. A move down to 45 is very bearish. A move above 47 is pretty bullish. Okay. Bitcoin dominance is coming off an MRI buy, so we'll see where that leads in the near future. Of course, GBTC is struggling, just like Bitcoin is struggling, making this hammer candle, but we need follow through tomorrow. That goes back to the daily charts. Gold is struggling as well, but I am still trusting this breakout that gold can turn around later this week and start to rally past the May highs. Oil, I'm staying away from for now. The S&P 500, that's the 10-minute chart. We don't care about that. The daily chart. The daily chart is pulling back. We are back at the moving average. We hit an MRI top. We consolidated through the holiday weekend. We are now still in that 1 to 4 candle correction. But let's see where this goes. We have additional support right here as a combination of the next moving average and the MRI support line. These are shit coins. I don't really care. I'll glance at a couple of assets. Haven't looked at stocks in forever. That's a pretty bullish look on Amazon. Beautiful MRI buy too. It's a very bullish look on Google. MRI top, bit of a consolidation. That could be toppy. Yep. That's a potential top brewing on Netflix. Be careful with that one. The Roku chart does not look very good. I'd stay away from it. That looks a little toppy on Apple. Still has a couple of days of room based on MRI. Tesla. Tesla looks more bullish than bearish. Facebook's consolidating at the top. That's generally bullish. AMD, I'm not so fond of. That's a tough chart. And NVIDIA does not looks toppy. Look, you've broken the prior swing lows. So rather be cautious on NVIDIA. I wouldn't be long here. And of course, our favorite Tilray. Yeah, Tilray looks like it's ready to break down. All right, guys, that is pretty much it for me. Come out to Dubai, October 14 to 15. For understanding Bitcoin, we also have the Financial Summit, November 6 to 12. Keep you posted on Unconfiscatable coming to Vegas in March. Of course, my free learn trading section on tonebase.com, along with the on-demand videos and the MRI indicator. All right, guys. Yeah, I haven't pulled my $100,000 target by end of year. Still got time for that. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all on the next one. Good luck trading, guys. Private Q&A starts now.